For the first time since it aired and drew criticism from state and local leaders, the Pulaski County Sheriff took questions from reporters about the Netflix documentary Unlocked, a Jail Experiment, which of course was filmed inside the Pulaski County Jail.
Channel 7's Ashley Lunningham has more on what was asked of the sheriff today and how he responded. Ashley.
Chris, Beth, many of the questions he answered with lawmakers in the quorum court previously, but Sheriff Higgins answered today how the idea of the docuseries came about, why some incidents were not shown on the docuseries, and what the future holds for the way the Pulaski County Jail is run. Pulaski County Sheriff Eric Higgins, after weeks of not speaking about allegations and questions regarding his agreement to do a Netflix documentary, has finally spoken to local media on camera. Higgins claims Lucky 8 came to him with the idea to do this series.
Lucky 8 reached out to me. They were aware of our reentry program and the success of our reentry program. And they were interested in showing something different, showing that a detention facility can operate differently.
The question of both inmate and officer safety was brought up. In a FOIA request, we received documentation of multiple inmate incidents that were reported but not shown in the show or documented in the initial FOIA request back in March. He assures those participating were not seriously harmed and officers were safe.
We did not set aside jail standards. We still did our checks, our hourly checks. You're not going to see that on the Netflix series. You have to understand that the series records 8 weeks, but in each episode it's only about 43 minutes.
Higgins says right now, H Unit is the second safest unit in the facility, and inmates have requested one deputy to be inside the unit, but they also learned a few things.
We did not realize they were using the toilet paper holder area to create the soot. And we're finding that we still have areas in the unit where we have blind spots, and that we need to add more cameras to address those blind spots.
Going forward, H Unit still has doors unlocked and will continue to operate that way, and they plan to do the same to a second unit with double the number of inmates.
So it's a larger unit, so we just want to be sure that we've followed all the steps we need to follow, dot all our I's and cross our T's to make sure it's safe. Because the most important thing is the safety of the unit.
Well, Higgins says they plan to speak with the inmates in that unit as soon as the 18 new graduated officers are trained and ready to go. On your side, I'm Ashley Lunningham.
All right, Ashley, thanks a lot. Pulaski County Judge Hyde released a statement to KATV that said in part, quote, as the county judge of Pulaski County, my concern has been and remains the issue of an illegal contract. Contrary to state law, the sheriff signed a contract without the proper authority. He went on to say it is up to the prosecutor and the attorney general to hold elected officials accountable when they act without authority and disregard for the law. I continue to await any action from either. Now, in response, Sheriff Higgins says they've asked government officials to come and tour their re-entry programs and see what they are doing. Some officials have, but some have declined. For Hyde's full statement, you can look for this story over on our website. That's KATV.com.